Hi, my lovely Virgos. How are you? Welcome to this spread that I love doing so much. It's called the You and Them reading. I'll be using the Aquarian Tarot deck. The high level, Virgos, let's get started. We are going to look at your energy. We are going to look at your person, whoever your person is. Boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, ex, crush, friend, mother, father, whoever your person is, right? Whoever you're in it with right now. Their energy, and then challenge, benefit, and outcome. Okay? I don't think I've shuffled. Okay, Virgos. Energies for Virgos and their person. What are the challenges, the benefits, the outcome for Virgos and their person? Virgos and their person energies. Challenges, benefits, outcomes. Okay, so let's look at your energy first, Virgos. We have the Seven of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. We will look at the bottom of the deck after we pull your person's energy. Reversed, reversed, reversed. Okay. Virgos, you are in work mode. 100%. You don't want to deal with any BS from anybody. You don't want to deal with any external energies coming. You are just all in. You're in it. And part of this is you're preparing for next year. You're really excited about next year, and you're doing everything you can to make sure next year you just flow right into next year. So you actually, in terms of your person, you actually don't want to have any sort of conversation about it. You're not feeling positive about it. You might be angry with them, but you are open to communication if they approach. You're open, but you are not communicating. Because in the meantime, you've got stuff going on, right? You've got work to do. You have goals to reach. You have planning to do. Full work mode. Plus, there's lots of stuff going on with the holidays. Excuse me. Wow, my nose started itching. There's lots of stuff going on with the holidays, so there's like all that extra hustle and bustle that goes along with that too. Okay. Now, in the private reading, we would definitely spend a lot of time on like, why are you not wanting to communicate? Why are you upset and frustrated with them? Right? But not wanting to show it. Why are you retreating into this work mode, which is awesome. It's an awesome place to be. Don't get me wrong. But we'd look at why, right? But with those energies, then even more so, why are you so open? So is it that did something and you're expecting apology, or you need some sort of conversation from them? Those are the things that we would talk about. Okay. Let's look at your person. The Hierophant reversed. The Queen of Swords reversed. The Eight of Swords. And the Six of Pentacles. Now let's look at the bottom of the deck. The Fool reversed. They're definitely stuck in their head. They look at these two queens right across from each other. So you could be dealing with an air sign. You could be dealing with an earth sign. They could be an air sign thinking about you, right? You could be thinking about a fiery energy. So they could also be a fire sign. They're definitely stuck. I feel like they're trying to not be traditional. Okay, because this Queen of Swords energy really has to do with going against the grain, like manipulation, scheming, right? Being cunning, not to the like emotional level, but just mind games. Always with the mind games. Always with the mind games, right? And not really fun ones either. Like it's fun for them to do that, but it doesn't cause any progress. So I think they're trying to like go against the grain and trying to not be traditional, and like maybe you guys need to have a conversation, and maybe they know that you're wanting them to come forward, but they're not, but they're like highly aware that you want them to, and they're aware that they're not, right? I mean, come on. So, but here's the thing. Here's the thing, Virgos. If that is the case that they are doing this, it is because they are you've thrown them for a loop. You've thrown them for a loop. right? So they're actually all stuck in their mind about it. And this is just their immature antics to get some sort of rise or attention from you. Okay. Um, so very interesting. But in the end, right, at the end, because these are just games, right? We know this. But in the end, with the Six of Pentacles, they know that there has to be equal give and take, and they know there has to be reciprocity. So they're highly aware, which is why they're rebelling so hardcore. They're highly aware that you need them to come forward, right? Yeah, that you need them to come forward. They're highly aware that you're upset and that they're playing games. Okay? They're highly aware that you're not talking to them until they open up and talk, but you're just trying to not do it so you can move first. Okay? But also, if you look at this, you're both very much in work mode, right? This could be, they know this is going to take work from them, for them to do. It's hard for them to do, especially if it's an air sign. It is very hard for them to admit wrongs, right? Or like come to the table and say, hey. Okay, when they really, really care, it's difficult for them to do that because it churns up emotions. So it's work. This is considered work for them. But in the meantime, you're just doing your thing. Work, 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 loving life, right? Being organized, planning, like your head's down, you're focused on all of it. This is in your mind, whatever. If they come forward, fine, we'll talk. So honestly, they're putting a lot more thought into you in the situation than you are into them. Okay. Now, Fool reversed. Nothing can take place or begin until this conversation that they owe you, right? To be like you're already receptive, they owe you a conversation. Okay, you need them. You're not going to focus on them until they start acting mature. And this isn't a card of maturity, but when it's paired with this, they're trying too hard to go against the grain. Like they're trying too hard to play the game of love, but you're just not having it. You're way more straightforward and practical than that. So you're like right on the brink of it moving into a new phase, but not yet. They've got to do some work on themselves, frankly. Right? They've got to get out of their own head, grow up a little bit, stop playing the games, right? And come forward and be open and honest. Let's look and see what's underneath this. And look, 8-8. So you're kind of in this same phase. They're not talking because they're stuck in your head. You're not talking because you're busy doing stuff. Right? Both queens. Just interesting dynamics here, Virgos. Okay, 9 of Wands, reverse underneath. Again, this has to do with not coming forward, not fighting another fight, not wanting to put more work in. Okay, let's look at the challenge. There's confusion. Yes, you guys definitely need to talk. You guys definitely need to talk. Things need to be said. That's a challenge because there's confusion. And when there's confusion, there's all these assumptions, right? Speculations, and we get all worked up and we close off. Benefit is the Queen of Cups. Reversed. This is my favorite card in this deck. Can we just take a moment, Virgos? This is such a beautiful card. I love this artwork on this whole deck anyway, so much. Because it's kind of like Art Deco-y, Native American-esque. I love this deck. It's so beautiful. But this is my favorite card. I want this on my wall. That's beautiful. Okay, anyway. The benefit is the Queen of Cups, which is very interesting that the benefit is the Queen of Cups reversed. Because look, the benefit is that there are a lot of emotions involved. Right? You're not showing it, they're not showing it, but in reality, there's actually a lot of emotions. And one of you guys is just going to snap, and then you're going to have the conversation because you just can't take it anymore. All right? What is the outcome? The Four of Wands. Oh my goodness. Four of Wands reversed. The outcome, no celebration, not in the near future. Not in the near future. Okay? There's some work that has to be done. on this situation in order for there to be a celebration. Okay, now this isn't the grand outcome of all times, but this is just in the near future, month and a half. They're not going to be snapping out of it. They need to, right? You're not going to be snapping out of it. You're focusing on you, which is honestly what you should be doing. But keep in mind, the benefit is that there are a lot of emotions. The benefit could also be that there's a crazy-esque person involved in this, and you're seeing it, so you're just cutting yourself off from them, right? That actually could be a small percentage of the cases, people that are listening to this, okay? All right, Virgos. Anyway, I love you so much. Bye, Virgos. I love you.